why you should be watching both Gotham Season 4 and the Orville Season 1. Hi, how are you? It's great to see you. I'm RazMansReality, here to alter your reality with another video on both Gotham Season 4 and the Orville Season 1. So if this is your first time here and film, TV, and comics is your passion, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification icon so that you don't miss anything. A little bit of a different format today, guys and girls. Basically, I had some things happen to me personally that were way beyond my control, and because of the rendering speed of my computer, the quickest way for me to get a video out is to cut out face cam entirely and just go with pictures to illustrate the points of my video. So I hope you don't mind this format, and if you don't, be sure you let me know that you don't down below, because if you don't, we might be able to give both of these shows full breakdown videos for the rest of the Orville's season anyway, and actually for a little bit there do 7 days worth of content, because the faster I can render, the more content that I can bring you. But the reason that I wanted to do this video is because I knew that I wanted to do Gotham breakdowns. Like, that was a no-brainer, because all of you have said how much you want me to break down the DC shows this year, and Gotham is part of that, and Gotham is really good this year, which we'll get into momentarily. But there's another great show this year, and that's Seth MacFarlane's The Orville. Now, I know Seth MacFarlane is a polarizing figure, but I'm telling you all that The Orville is amazing if you're a Star Trek fan. So I want to explain why, and like I said, this video is an experiment. We're going to see what people have to say about The Orville in particular. If you guys want Orville breakdowns on this channel, we'll do it for the rest of Season 1 after this video. So we're just going to roll with it and see what comes out from this point forward. So first up is Gotham Season 4. Now, it was important for me to bring in Gotham this year into the DC TV breakdowns, because a lot of people I know for a fact turned away from Gotham because Gotham was not that strong of a show. It was by far the weakest of all of the DC shows on the WB and Fox. So why is it that Gotham has truly become a true DC show now and is worth doing videos on? Simply because after 3 years of not doing it, here in Season 4, they are going full-on comic book. Everyone's getting an origin story, and the characters who aren't a part of the comics are getting very interesting, compelling writing for them as well. So you have Bruce doing the whole Batman Begins thing. You have Catwoman becoming Catwoman and not all the way Selina. You have the Riddler and his struggles after being frozen by Penguin. You have Penguin running the whole city as the criminal overlord and being full on Penguin this year. And you have Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul, Ra's or Rosh, you know, it's said both ways by everyone, so really I don't think there's a definitive way to say it, because writers say it differently themselves too. So however you pronounce the name, he is the main villain and the main antagonist this year. So much is going on Gotham, and I really want people to know to get a hold of Hulu for $11 something a month. I think it's like $11.23 or something like that. I have to actually look at the price, and I might even put it over like here. But get a hold of Hulu on the commercial free plan, or if you have a cable or satellite subscription, watch Gotham every Thursday after you watch Arrow, because I know you're not going to be watching both live. But watch Gotham this year, because It is just really, really well done. It's exactly what the Batman show should have been from the very beginning. And we saw things like introduction of new interesting characters this week with Carmine Falcone's daughter, and just a lot of exciting things happening. So please give Gotham a chance if you jumped off its bandwagon and haven't been watching it in a while. And full breakdowns of Gotham will begin next Saturday. Can't do it on Friday, the day after the show airs on Thursday, because as we've already covered a few minutes ago, Arrow is also a Thursday show this year. So can't do more than one video a day just because of lack of equipment capability. So Gotham will be Saturday, and if you guys respond well to the Orville will be our Sunday content. So let's talk about the Orville. The Orville is the literal love child to Star Trek by Seth MacFarlane, who, if you didn't know, by far is one of the world's biggest fans of Star Trek. That's why he has a long-standing relationship with Patrick Stewart appearing in his properties, and with the rest of the Next Generation crew appearing for a tribute parody episode on Family Guy. So Fox decided to give him the next best thing, which was the ability to write his own space odyssey and inject some of his own humor. And while it does have that humor in it, there's so little of it that it doesn't feel like another forced Seth MacFarlane, the guy who did Family Guy, comedy. It truly is a love letter to Star Trek and feels like a true continuation from Star Trek The Next Generation. The same look, the same feel, the same vibe of the show. And I say that because we all know, of course, that Deep Space Nine was completely a different animal in the way that it was presented. And this relationship, this continuation of the feel of Next Generation, really gets driven home by the last two episodes. We've seen episodes 3 and episodes 4 of the season, which involve the crew of the Orville finding a giant ship who thinks they're a planet, and having a time traveler come forward from the future and try to quote-unquote save the lives of the ship, and then shenanigans happen with that. So it is just beautiful. If you're fed up with Star Trek Discovery, either because you don't want to pay another subscription service, or you've seen the show and you just think it sucks, the Orville is what you need to be watching this year. So that's it for this video, everybody. I just wanted to tell you why I think you should be watching these two shows. So let me know what your thoughts are on both Gotham Season 4 and the Orville Season 1. If you're watching either or both of them this year, did I convince you to watch either or both of them? And again, please let me know what you think of just the pure voiceover format, if it would help content be a little bit faster in getting out to you. Every video won't have to be that way. I like Smack breakdowns will remain with face cam because all of the previous episodes have had face cam. But with the DC TV stuff, some of it I've done in just voiceover format before. So if you all don't mind it and you all want the Orville, I think the way to go for all of those videos will be this style. But it's all about what you want. If you want to see my face, if you like seeing my face in the corner of the photos, then let me know that and we'll work around it, and we'll combine days or whatever it is I have to do to give you all the content that you want. If you haven't already subscribed, you can do so right now by hitting the round subscribe icon on the left hand side of the screen. Check out my last video on what I would avoid in The Flash Season 4, and support RazMansReality on Patreon. And as always, this has been your RazMansReality Check.